Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another evening where we here dissect some of the left's worst, most idiotic talking points. You see, the left has been on a crusade to absolutely destroy everything they deem American. And yes, it pains me to admit this, but they've gone after one of the most American things they've tried to take down yet. That being our beloved patriot, red, white, and blue loving, American, red blooded Sonic. Sonic is attempting to be taken over by the left. Now, they're not just attacking him, they're not canceling him, they're doing something much more nefarious. The left is trying to co opt Sonic and turn him into something he's not, a woke liberal. Now, I don't know about you, but that's the last thing I or any of our children need to be brainwashed with, is a woke Sonic. Now, I'll show you a clip, please be advised, it's graphic, of a young liberal trying to convince us that Sonic should be woke, should be liberal, by likening him to that of Morbius. Please, viewer discretion is advised.
Okay, guys, listen up. This is a live talk about the slander that I've been hearing referring to two beloved characters, Sonic and Dr. Michael Morbius, or how you might know him, the living vampire. I have heard a lot of talk that if they were together, that they would not be friends, and that's just full of shit. Anybody who knows these two characters know that they would be best friends, maybe even lovers together, okay? Sonic, renowned for being friendly to everybody and all. That is part of his character. Michael Morbius, also known as the living vampire, Doctor, you already know he's got a good heart. He's played by Jared Leto. And I would just love to see that dynamic of Jared Leto and Sonic bouncing off each other. I think that would be pretty fun. I think that would be pretty cool. I don't know. I just hope that you guys hear this and you go out and you buy tickets to see Morbius, the living vampire, because there's been a lot of character slander, a lot of, just bullshit talk about this stuff. Nobody wants you to see Morbius. They don't want you to see Morbius. That's why this talk. That's why they're saying they wouldn't be friends, because they don't want Morbius to succeed, because they want to win. Enough. Cut through the red tape. Go out, see Morbius, possibly movie of the decade. Okay? They'd be friends. Go see Morbius and then call Sony, call Sega, say, hey, make the crossover happen. That's all I gotta say.
Now, I know that must have been difficult for some of you to view, folks. As this person points out, have to hesitate there. Don't want to do anything wrong by addressing them. I'll just use the most vague term, person. Hopefully that doesn't offend him any more than he already has been by a cartoon character and a superhero. That being said, he's still doing everything he can as a paid-for member of the woke left to co-opt what is a beloved character, Sonic, and turn it into something twisted and demented as the character Morbius. Now, I don't know about you, but Morbius is far from anything any of us would consider an ideal American citizen. And to imply that an American hero like Sonic the Hedgehog would have anything in common or view Morbius with anything other than intense hatred at the values that he stands up for, and make no mistake, Morbius clearly stands for alt-left, communist, propaganda, anti-free market values. Is that really somebody we want fornicating with our beloved American hero Sonic? I don't think so. Now, thankfully, there are those among the youth, some smart young men and women, who have seen through this obvious propaganda. And what you're about to see now is another clip from somebody who has clearly outlined all of the ways in which the woke left is absolutely full of shit.
I didn't even think this was going to be a video I had to make, but here's why a Sonic and Morbius crossover is a terrible fucking idea. Number one, Sonic doesn't play well with others. Let's be real here. Even Tails, his best friend, like, he constantly leaves him behind, and Tails is just busy screaming, Sonic, 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 all the goddamn time. Like, what is Morbius gonna do? He's gonna get upset and come over and be all kind of spooky and that shit? You don't need that. Nobody needs any of that shit. Like, that's not a good movie. That's a terrible idea. Anybody who thinks it's a good idea, stupid. Also, the important thing to note about Morbius, he's a Caucasian. And what is Sonic? Horribly racist. Just look at Eggman, a hard-working white male. And what does Sonic do? He shits on him for no reason. No fucking reason. Terrible idea. Terrible idea, and only an idiot thinks it would be a good idea.
Now, as you could see in that clip, Sonic, as believed by this young and very articulate American, is absolutely still a red, white, and blue American-loving race patriot who we should all admire, look up to, and identify his values and show them to our children. I can't really think of anything more American than Sonic. And the fact that the left would seek to corrupt that with something as vile and tasteless as Morbius is absolutely despicable. Now, just in case you're already not convinced on the values of Sonic and exactly what he represents for America and our culture and how he stands for our traditions, our time-tested and true and honest traditions, I've reached out to a series of experts on this field. And as we all know, one of the best places to go for such experts is Reddit.com. Now, as you can see here, we have a cleverly crafted jab at the fact that, yes, Sonic is racist, but we know that his character is complex, deep, thorough, and all-encompassing when it comes to representing the American culture. And so this brutal honesty, although some may argue is ugly, is fair. The truth, however, is exposed in the comments section, arguably one of the best bastions of intellectualism on the internet, being Reddit comment sections. So, as you can see here, I like what you did there says, yes, he likes to run. Somebody says, good one. But then, of course, Suitfeather91, Sonic is a consistent victim of racial profiling and sexual harassment. With Lazy Angry Shark adding that yes, because apparently every media and animal civilist as to be about racism. Now, what you can see with those two comments add is that Suit is acknowledging the fact that it's not Sonic who really is racist, and even if he is racist, perhaps it's justified because he himself is more of the victim of said racial profiling and even sexual harassment. Now, Lazy Angry Shark comes in with a bit of satire, something that seems to fall short of being understood by the left, and exposes that Sonic is only being labeled as racist, again, because of the woke left, and that any accusations of racism that are based in truth are only vestigial members of what is classic, traditional, wholesome American society, rather than anything actually vile that the left might make you think. So, now that we've cleared that up by consulting our experts in the field, I think we can all rest easy knowing that Sonic will remain a steadfast figure of American culture and will stand for the values that he has stood for time and time again. And no amount of Morbius is going to be able to taint that value system that us and millions of Americans and American children's believe should be held so dear. Thank you, and good night.